Hello all, welcome to the Bharat Army IPL weekly podcast, episode number 6. So we have amazing fans over here. We have Prajwal representing RCB. We have Kapil Sharma representing Punjab Kings. We have Maddie who is supporting CSK. We have Rishikesh Bhai who is supporting Mumbai Indians. We have Sahil Agarwal who is supporting Kolkata Knight Riders. And we have Nagraj Bhai who is supporting Rajasthan Royals. We have Rijul, who is supporting Sunrise Hyderabad. We have Ahan, who is supporting all the way from London, DC. And we have Devansh Bhai, who is supporting LSG. And we have Roman Patil, who is supporting GT. So, guys, let's go to the round one. I'll start with RCB. Um with the recent win in Chinnaswamy, RCB has finally registered their first win in home game. How do you feel about it? And do you see them qualifying for the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, see, it's fantastic that RCB finally won at Chinnaswamy. The atmosphere was electric, and then it was bound to happen because after losing three continuous home games, it was made that RCB is going to win, come back strong, and you could see that in the results. And with
Do you,
respect to the playoffs, yeah, definitely. I think if we win a couple of more games, we have already sealed the spot, considering the recent form that we're in. So a win or two can make sure that we're into the playoffs.
and Prajwal bhai, do you feel the curse has been lifted?
Yeah, the curse has finally been broken.
We'll go to Chennai Super Kings. Madi bro, despite having a strong spin trio, CSK has struggled this season. Uh, uh, what factors do you think are contributing to this underwhelming performance?
Yeah, I feel we in the auction itself we thought the spinners going to do magic, but unfortunately the spinners can't, except Noor Ahmed and Jadeja bowled recently well. But the main factor is the spinners didn't complete their full overs quota under Ruturaj Gaikwad. That's the biggest factor. In some of the matches, if you see Ashwin bowl 4 overs, Jadeja 3, and Noor 4. If you look at the other game, Jadeja bowl 2, Ashwin 3, and Noor 4. So this I think Ruturaj Gaikwad need to trust more spinners because the spinners didn't complete his quota. That's the biggest problem for CSK. Yeah.
Yes, by even Nor, even SRH game, Nor has performed so well. He
Exactly.
almost fighted back.
Exactly. I think what in the SRH game, if you watch, the due factor came in the later half of 10th over. So Noor should have come and bowl in the 6th or 7th over. Then Jadeja rotated in that 8. So if MS Dhoni have done that, SRH will be under immense pressure because at that time SRH were losing wickets and they were struggling to find runs in the SRH game. So that's why I think spinners play a crucial role, and we need to trust more spinners.
Yes, bro. I hope. What do you feel by what are the future plans for CSK now? They're almost out of the tournament now.
Yeah.
Do you feel it's time to test their bench strength?
Yeah, of course they are going to do, just to try and see how many youngsters were there, and we can build a go for the next season because Vansh Bedi is going to debut in the next game because Aniruddha Srikanth have met Mike Hussey in the last game before the start of the match, and Aniruddha Srikanth and Mike Hussey have an interaction that Vansh Bedi is under the next waiting opportunity to perform for the next game. So I hope Vansh Bedi will perform, and we have more youngsters. Okay, like Ramakrishna Ghosh also there, so they might trust him or test him in the next upcoming games. So it will be, yeah. We didn't have a good tournament, but we can spoil the other teams. That's what we are waiting for.
Yes, bro. Hopefully they rebuild their legacy. Next,
Yeah,
we'll go to Mumbai Indians. Rohit Sharma's return to form was highlight, and this performance be the catalyst for MI to turn this season around.
Yeah, I believe that when Rohit Sharma starts to score runs, there's just a joy among the fans that he's scoring runs. And in the batting lineup, if you see, he was kind of the missing piece that Mumbai Indians were missing. If you see the first 4 matches that we lost, the power play we were not capitalizing. And when Rohit Sharma starts scoring runs, he capitalizes those power play overs. Although he couldn't do it today, But yeah, his forms has definitely uplifted the Mumbai batting lineup, and it is also very well complemented by Surya, because Surya is the kind of batsman when he is assured that there is someone at the other end who could take the team, crossing the borderline of the winning score. So he then starts to attack the way he naturally plays. So that kind of freedom he gets when Rohit Sharma is there at the other end. So it is very well complemented. You see the CSK match and the SRS match, they kind of, we didn't needed any other batter. They both completed both these matches. So yeah, Rohit Sharma in form is definitely a very good news for Indians going forward.
Rishikesh bhai, what's the secret behind MI? Every season, you lose the first phase, and in the second phase, the MI, come back stronger. What's the secret?
Yeah, one of them could be that this is the odd year. I know the streak has not been there in the last few years, but 13, 15, 17. So yeah, probably 25 it will be there. I think that the team is more combined, and they've started playing as a team, which was quite missing last year. And when they do that, there will be fear among the other team when Mumbai Indians start to speak up.
Do you feel, they'll be qualifying for the playoffs?
Definitely. I don't think anyone's stopping them this year. Yeah,
Let's see.
hopefully.
Let's hope for the best.
We
And
don't think
we'll
they're calling it as for this time around.
yes, but it's been a habit for Mumbai Indians, right? Like they'll lose all the six matches, and again, they'll come back stronger in the second phase, and then qualify for the playoffs.
Yeah, I guess they thrive on the tougher situations. They make the situations tough for themselves, and then they start to escalate their performance.
Yes, but let's hope they qualify for the playoffs.
Yeah,
And
sure.
we'll go for Kolkata Knight Riders. Sahil bhai, Raghuvanshi has been performing consistently for the franchisee. Do you think it is now next time for them to bring him up the order so that he can play big innings for coming
Yeah,
future?
I mean, yeah, definitely. Ankuresh has been a great player for us, and even his performance last year's was, I mean, to be very honest, very remarkable. I mean, he has always contributed. I mean, be any case, be it be rescuing, be it be giving up a good start, even in the top order as well. Yes, this year, since the batting order has been a mishap, we are not able to completely take advantage of his, I mean, skills. He has very good skills. I mean, technical skills, stroking with the bat, and he's very confident. And I mean, this season he also have a good rhythm. I mean, 8 matches, around 200 runs. I mean, average around 40. So that is something we can make good use of him. But since now 9 matches already gone, we have five remaining. Now it's time that we need to make a quick revamps in the batting order. Yes, he can be there at top order as well, but since we have already reserved three and fourth position, so it becomes a bit of a problematic to accommodate him at that position. But yes, that is why he's always in the impact list. But since now some of our top order batsmen are not giving us what we really want, or we can really try him at the top order, maybe then we can have some of the better results.
Sahil bhai, how do you see KKR plans for the playoffs?
Talking about calculators, I mean, this time it's our turn to use it. So yeah, I was just looking out that only. So we still have a chance. We just need to make the things right. I mean, batting order and just trusting the process. I really hope again. I mean, we're going to make into playoffs for sure.
Sahil bhai, about Raghuvanshi, I see him as a how Gill has been staff for KKR. I see him as a staff for Kolkata Knight Riders coming future.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've seen that KKR has been a great kind of a shop where everybody comes out, coming kind of a star. We have seen a lot of players who have been in the KKR in the past, and now they are some of the quick stars, not of this IPL, but of course at the India level as well. Yes, I mean, he really have a lot of skills, and we are really hoping that we can accommodate him at the top order for a permanent basis, and he can. I mean, he can be doing wonders for the KKR in the coming sessions.
Definitely, bhai. He's a wonder kid for KKR. And we'll go for Rajasthan Royals. Jofra Archer has been a torchbearer for RR bowling lineup. How well do you think he has performed, especially after overcoming several injuries?
I according to me, he has been good till now. The problem is that only I mean the fast, but whoever pacers, they normally are more prone to injuries due to their I mean bowling actions and other things. So till now he has been good, but he has not been up to the mark because if I mean the team is choosing him according to the matchups, then it could have been much better what we have seen here. I mean what result we have seen in him till now. But according to me, I mean, he's the only pacer I can say who is contributing, or I can say who's taking. I mean, for him, the pressure is on him because if Rajasthan had taken Akash Madhwal, it could have been I mean pressure reducing situation for him. But currently, Arker is the only pacer which can be said. So he's doing well with whatever I mean landing or whatever wickets he has taken. Not much good, but he's doing good. He's doing well.
By what do you feel? Jafra Hacha has joined back RR. And Rajasthan is not using him up to the mark.
That's what the problem is. As I said, if you are using a player according to his matchups, then the result will be much more. I mean, but it's not getting. And somewhere I think power play. We have no other bowlers than Archer. Archer is the only one. Sometimes Tikshana comes, sometimes some other bowler comes, sometimes Sandeep comes. So there is no particular bowler who is there in power play with Archer. So somewhere the pressure is all put on him, and when there is pressure is burdened, you can't see good results from any bowler. So that's the case happening with Akash. I mean with Jofra.
Yes, by even we all feel RR should utilize his experience and bowling usage of
Right.
Jafra Hacha. And we'll go to Sunrise Hyderabad.
Hi.
In the quest of trying to score 300, do you think SRH batters have been very haphazard and reckless with their shot selection and in the batting power play?
Yeah, considering the great season we had last year, so 300 is something which we fans and the media hype more than the management, the team itself. So, and it might have gotten into the team's head as well. I don't blame team for it. Like if you look last year and this year, we have added more firepower. Ishan Kishan came in, then we had the six-hitter Aniket Verma. So, I mean, I would still say like they are not targeting for 300 as such, but their brand of cricket is been to play aggressive cricket. But in the last match, for the first time, I saw that Pat Cummins focusing that we should focus more on the partnerships and build the innings together and then try to score aggressive. So now they realize a bit, I believe. So initially, yeah, if you look at when Pat Cummins speaking, he would always say that we would have one good day, one bad day, but we still continue to play aggressive cricket. But now we are focused towards more of partnership building, and I think they have realized what's going wrong, and it's a good time, still not too late. We will still know what the right formula is and can hope for a good season ahead.
Rajul bhai, how are you feeling? A first win in Chapak after so many years. Like
That's
so
amazing.
it's not so many years. We didn't even you guys didn't even win.
Correct. We had some wins in Chepak, but against different teams, like last year against Rajasthan Royals and against Punjab Kings. But defeating CSK, irrespective of the form they are in, it always feels special. It's a big fortress to reach.
Yes, Rajul, I hope SRH performs to up to the mark in the next coming matches as well.
Yes.
We'll go to Delhi Capitals. Ahan bhai, how has KL Rahul's inclusion in the squad this year shaped the batting lineup of Delhi Capitals?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he's a very special player, and I think he's a very important player in that team. He's sort of given us the solidity and the fact that I actually think Harry Brook getting injured helped Delhi Capitals because it allowed us to play Faf du Plessis up and then allowed us to play KL Rahul in the middle. And I think having him at four is just like it's a safety blanket for everyone else in the team. So even the openers know that if they lose an early wicket or like they can attack because if they lose an early wicket, then they've got KL Rahul to sort of come and anchor. Not even anchor. He's anchoring it at like 160. So he's even fixed his strike rate issues. I think it's a different KL Rahul from the one that we've been used to, and I'm so happy that Delhi got him in this auction. And I think now looking back at it, reflecting on it, I think the price they got him at for 14 crores, given that he was what was called one of the three marquee Indian players in the auction, along with Pant and Shreyas, who went for almost double his price. I think it was a steal by, and hopefully he can keep up his form, especially today, because I know all these RCB fans have been making a lot of Instagram reels about how Kohli's going to come and do the same thing in Delhi, but it's not going to happen today for Kohli. KL will do it again, and this time he'll do the same thing, but in his own home ground.
And Ahan bhai, do you felt happy when KL finished the match against Lucknow?
Yeah, I felt quite happy about it. I was a bit disappointed. I thought the celebration was a bit lame compared to what he did at Bangalore. Could have been a better celebration, but I guess he wanted to be more subtle about it. And then he taught people how to give handshakes to people you don't want to give handshakes to, and walk straight past. I think it was. I think KL Rahul has come basically this year with a list of things he needs to achieve and the celebrations he's going to achieve along with them. And it seems like right now he's ticking it off. I'm just hoping the last thing on that list is win an IPL for Delhi.
Let's hope for that, Ahan bhai. Let's hope for that. We'll go for Lucknow Super Giants. Welcome, Shailendra bhai, to represent LSG in Bharat Army podcast, episode
Yeah,
number 6.
thanks. Thanks to
We'll
Bharat
start.
Army for giving them the chance. Yeah.
Always. We'll start with the first question. Mitchell Marsh has been a standout performer for the team this season. How vital is his contribution to LSG's batting strength?
It's very important for the LSG as Mitchell Marks is playing his role, uh, coming up in to open the batting order and contributing almost 50 in all the matches. So it's become too much important for the LSG. Like its top order is performing very well, and Nicholas Puran, Mitchell Marks, and Adam Markram is contributing. Like they are building a pillar to the LSG, and they are able to score build a good total against the teams. So it's very it's good thing for the LSG to having
शैलेंद्र भाई,
a
कैसा लग रहा है अडन मकरम भी साथ दे रहे हैं, ओपनिंग भी बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है एलएसजी के बारे में, लाइक इवन commentators जो भी स्पेशलिस्ट है, they didn't thought LSG will come perform this well with the opening.
कोई सोच नहीं रहा था कि एलएसजी के पास इतनी अच्छी बैटिंग ऑर्डर होगी. हम बात कर रहे थे एसआरएच की, एमआई की, और भी जो टीम्स हैं लाइक उनके पास बड़े बड़े प्लेयर्स हैं. एलएसजी की इतनी कोई चर्चा थी नहीं. तो एलएसजी के पास निकोलस पूरन, एडन मार्करम और मिचेल मार्श का होना और इनका फॉर्म में होना, द बेस्ट थिंग इज ये लोग फॉर्म में हैं और कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं लगभग हर मैच में. एलएसजी का अच्छा टोटल बना रही है सभी टीम्स के खिलाफ और डिफेंड भी कर रहे हैं ये. तो काफी अच्छा इनका टॉप ऑर्डर है. yes.
हाँ भाई, like every order is performing, and we just hope even Rishabh Pant will contribute with his bat. We all are waiting for his innings for LSG.
yes ऋषभ पंत, आई थिंक ऋषभ पंत इस टीम में एक बैटर से ज्यादा एक कैप्टन की रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं. एंड उन्होंने एक 50 बनाई थी सीएसके के अगेंस्ट में, बट उसके अलावा उनके बल्ले से रन नहीं आए. हम उम्मीद कर रहे हैं कि जब भी कोई मैच फंसे, क्रूशियल मैच हो जहां पर जरूरत हो टीम को, ऋषभ पंत आए और मैच जिताएं. ये इस चीज की उम्मीद तो सारे फैंस कर रहे हैं. और ऋषभ पंत इसके लिए जाने भी जाते हैं. जब भी टीम मुश्किल में होती है तो ऋषभ पंत आते हैं और बचाते हैं. एज अ कैप्टन वो बहुत बढ़िया कर रहे हैं एंड हम उम्मीद कर रहे हैं कि एलएसजी प्लेऑफ में जाएगी.
Yes, bhai, we are all waiting for his comeback with the bat. Yes, we'll go for Gujarat Titans. Sai Sudarshan's consistent performances have been instrumental in GT's rise. How do you see his role evolving this season progresses?
I think first of all, Sai is not performing only this season. In past 3 seasons, he has played a pivotal role in the progress of GT. And they are coming close in 2023. They have won 2022. Sai's role was really crucial for them. And this season, he is also performing well. And this is the important thing for GT. And if GT want to win this particular tournament and want to do well in upcoming time, the Sai's role will be definitely a pivotal for them. The important thing about Sai is that he's putting a lot of price on his wicket, and that's why you see that particular results. And the science performance will be key for them if they want to win that tournament. But definitely, at the current position where they are, it seems that they are going to easily qualify for the playoffs. So the key will be that performance of him in the playoffs, which will help them to win again a title.
By did you felt Sai Sudarshan will be the one of the leading run scorer of IPL 2025, in IPL 2000, and he's also the current orange cap holder. How do you feel?
I think it is feel as a GT fan is always feels like that. Even the purple cap and orange cap both with us as of now. So always feel like that. And I also feel he has a ability to return that as well. He is not getting out by playing those rash shots and etc. So the chances of playing a long inning is really more compared to it, and we can expect that GT is playing more 6 to 9 games in upcoming time. So it's a decent chance to return that orange cape throughout the course of the tournament.
Robin by not only opening, every set of players are performing well for GT, like especially Siraj and Prasidh Krishna have been vital with the bowling lineup.
I think this is kind of a culture what GT has built throughout their inauguration in this particular tournament. You see that they are picking up players and using base their potential. Someone like Mohit Sharma, no one is expecting that he will come and do the job for them. Rahul Tewatia, no one expected that they are coming and do the job for them. So overall, that potential utilization of that particular potential will be the key with GT, and Ashish Nehra is the mastermind behind this. So I particularly feel that that performance is coming from Prasidh Krishna, and the redemption of Mohammad Siraj. That fire of him after dropping out of ICC Champions Trophy is helping him, in my opinion. And to be honest, no one will give a snip to that Prasidh Krishna, even if we will be in the top 10 wicket takers in the tournament, considering his performance in the T20 and especially white ball leg. But overall, that conditions here in Ahmedabad is helping him a lot, and the utilization of the resources from Ashish Nehra. So the overall things are working for them with the captaincy
Even
of
option strategy by going for Butler
yes.
was instrumental from GT.
I think Butler is a steal for them. They have a kind of a things where they are keeping up only 4 or 5 overseas key player to them and rotating Indians. The use of Ishan Sharma at this particular age, and no one can expect that in a T20 he can do this. So the overall strategy is great, and the Jaws. I never thought that Tara going to not going to retain that particular player, but yeah, GT has master stroke in that. Still, when you have talked about the performance of GT, Rashid Khan's performance is not like that we used to see generally. And, they are missing KG Rabada. But they didn't feel like that they are missing two these key players for them. So overall, things are working well for them, and
Yes,
hopefully
bye.
they will continue this.
Yes, bye. Like it's been a perfect team in IPL right now. We'll
Yeah.
go to RCB again. RCB has never won a title since the IPL started. What still makes you to support the team with so much dedication? And do you think this year they will go from Isala Cup Namde to Isala Cup Namdu?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there are fair chances. The fans, right? Loyalty over royalty. So we've been going from strength to strength. Looking at the team balance right now, I think if we go the great momentum, we can probably win the tournament and change the tag from Namde to Namdu, definitely. And then that, right? Our team balance is great, and then our team, everybody's performing from top 1 to 9. So yeah, considering the fact that we have won games with quite margin, I think we can.
Yes, bye. The team is performing beyond expectations this season.
Yeah, they are performing beyond expectations. We could see that with the results as well.
Yes, we'll go to Chennai Super Kings. Madi Bhai. CSK has been known for giving opportunities to the players despite repetitive poor performances. But with the chances of the players being very low this season, do you think it's now time for the management to be harsh on those who didn't perform and give opportunities to the new players?
Yeah, I think we need to start building team for the next season, and we need to take some drastic calls. To be honest, we need to drop those players who didn't perform well, and we need to give chances for the youngsters who have been waiting under the bench. Someone like Vansh Bedi, Ramakrishna Ghosh, Kamlesh Nagarkoti, these guys were still waiting for their turn to perform in the season. And right now, the youngsters were shown some intent. Shaikh Rashid, to be honest, he's done well. Just 2 matches he failed. Let's give him a long run till the end of this tournament. And then Deval Bruvis, he's a star in the last game, to be honest. Right now, he became crowd favorite for CSK. And Shivam Dube's form has been a little bit of concern here and there. And we need to give some ropes for the players like Nathan Ellis, who just played only one game. We need to bring him back and see his potential for the next season. And we need to just wait for MS Dhoni, whether he will available for the next season or not. Still, it's a big question mark. And right now, I feel the team is set little bit. The middle order, if you look at of the CSK, it's been a set. If they go like this, Ayush Matre, that guy's been a brilliant steal for us. And Deval Brewers and Shivam Dube's form little bit of concern. He showed intent, fine. But the Shivam Dube which we are known, it didn't work. That's the benchmark he said. So we need to get Shivam Dube back into form. If these three guys were formed, middle order is core set 3-4-5. And Vansh Bedi, whether he will perform in the next match, whether he will debut in the next match or not, we need to look at further. So I feel these are all the things we need to go through. Once if these things were started to go, then next year is sorted for CSK.
Manny bro, your season didn't ended. You can still be the party spoilers. So please don't give
Yeah,
up.
yeah, of course we have
Akshay,
party
can I ask
spoilers
a
only.
follow-up question?
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah,
Can
bro.
I ask a question to the CSK fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, Han. Yeah.
You said that we don't know next year if Dhoni is going to play or not play. He needs to make up his mind. Don't you think for a professional cricket franchise, the management should be telling players what to do, not waiting for the players to tell them whether they're going to be playing or not? I mean, if they want to be a serious franchise and fix it going forward, surely they've got to make some harsh calls, no?
Yeah, harsh calls. If you look at in this season itself, if you look at MS Dhoni strike rate is 228. Right now, the current Indian player doesn't have the strike rate, bro. So if they want to, Dhoni will play for sure. Okay, that's the second thing. Whether he will decide, MS Dhoni need to decide whether I will play or not. He's the brand icon of IPL. Everybody knows it. He's a crowd puller. And so don't worry, bro. We don't spoil DC party. Okay, even though we are not there, I personally will support DC just for KL Rahul and Faf. My two favorite dark horses there. So I will support for DC. Don't worry. And
Done,
GT also,
done.
Roman Bhai. So my two
Done,
right now my biggest headache was who I'm going to support in the qualifier. Whether if GT and DC plays means it's a big headache for CSK fans. Because
Okay,
these two
guys.
teams were really played well and they have good crowd support for them, for the individual players. Sai Sudarshan, our hometown boy. Shai Kishore, Washington Sundar, our hometown boys were playing for GT. So it's a pride for us. So that is going to be the biggest uphill task for CSK fans.
Yes, Maddie, just don't give up. We have long IPL to go and we have party spoilers as well.
Don't worry, bro. The game is not over. Only when we say it is over. Don't worry.
Yes. We'll go for Mumbai Indians. How do you assess the changes in Hardik Pandya as the captain from the previous season?
Yeah, firstly, among all the teams that Madhusudan Bhai is going to support, I can confirm that this is not the team. So yeah, he might be disappointed after the finals. But yeah, coming to the Hardik Pandya captaincy, I believe that last season when he came back to the team as a captain, it was not very well accepted by the fans or even the team. So, it kind of hampered his own performance. You see, somewhat 180 runs and 5 to 6 wickets, and he wasn't able to finish some of the games where even 10 to 15 runs were recorded of the last over. So it kind of hampered his own form, and that was one of the main reason why Mumbai was at the bottom of the table last year. But yeah, this season, after winning the World Cup and Asia Cup, he has earned the respect of the team members as well as fans. And when the team is rooting for you, when the fans are rooting for you, you just become a different player. It's all about the confidence that the team and the fans show on you. So I think he's the same player, but with better confidence. And when you know that the team is behind you, the fans are behind you, you just become a better version of himself. And that is what has happened with Hardik Pandya. And thus the performance, the fifer, and even that the small innings versus RCB, which you could have won the match for us. But yeah, the form that he's in, he has earned that respect, and that is one of the crucial reason why Mumbai Sheep has cruised in the second half.
Rishikesh bhai, one best thing about MI franchise is it's a house of the leaders. You have Surya Kumar Yadav, you have Rohit Sharma, you have Mitchell Startner. It's house full of captains.
Yeah, it's definitely a team of captains, and Hardik Pandya is kind of captain of captains as of now. You can see all
Yes.
three format India captains, New Zealand captain, and whatnot. So yeah, in when you are in a team where there are several succeeded minds, it might be a different, it might become a difficult part of it. So that I feel what happened last season, but this season he has the confidence, and the team has supported him. And back of the mind, all the players, they have kind of regrouped, which was not there the last season, and thus the
Yes.
performance.
Yes, by even we can see, Mumbai has a completely, changed team from last year and this year.
Yeah, even I read somewhere that Suresh Rana confirmed that MS Dhoni will play next season. So yeah, no questions about that. Madhusudan bhai.
Let's hope
Yeah,
for the best.
I just now opened my Instagram and saw that Raina itself posted in this YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's a
still, our
good news,
rivalry
right?
continues.
It's a
Rishikesh?
good news, right? The legend is playing, he's continuing to playing for this team.
Yeah, he's an icon of
Yeah,
the
it's good news for other teams.
IPL. We'll need to see how long the Rituraj Gaikwad injury continues.
Let's
Hopefully,
hope,
he will come back
that
stronger.
CSK should rebuild their team.
Yeah.
But the one thing which I like the most about CSK is, again, they'll rise back, they'll go to the finals, in the next edition. We don't know. We can't just predict them.
That's why CSK and Mumbai Indians have 5 titles each other. Because they are unpredictable.
Yeah,
Yes.
you never know with them.
We'll go to yeah. We'll go to Kolkata Knight Riders next. What are the views on the lack of confidence KKR as a team has shown in this season, Sahil bhai?
Yeah, I mean, I won't say that the confidence is lagged. I mean, since over the past, what has happened is that we, as I already mentioned in the in previous question, that we really need a shift of a momentum. I mean, starting off with a complete shift in the supporting staff. I mean, we lost all. I mean, I wouldn't say lost. I mean, yeah, we gifted the Indian cricket team for the betterment. We have all our supporting staff there in the Indian cricket team. So yeah, a complete shift in the supporting staff has brought a bit of, I mean, complete shift off. That also affects a bit. And secondly, the thing is that the momentum that we could have taken from games. I mean, for example, the one victory that we had against Sunrisers, that is up till now the greatest victory. I mean, in the entire IPL, but we haven't. We are not able to capitalize it much. What is happening is that the batting order is bottling up, and since that bottle of chase against Punjab has, I mean, to be very honest, I mean, taken a lot of confidence of the players, and that is completely, I mean, noticeable in the matches. But what I feel is that KKR has always been a team of shifts, complete bouncing backs. I was reading somewhere in the Instagram that we are everybody is chasing about RCB. I mean, one of my friend told that the coaches are talking about RCB's bouncing back. I do not know why they always forget the bouncing back of KKR in 2014, where we from 7 matches we went on to win the IPL title itself. So we can never question about that. We do have star players. Yes, the batting order needs to be fixed. And I really hope now that just one match we need to the change of shift. I mean, shift of momentum, and then we can have a very good change in the top 4.
Sahil bhai, there's one thing which is going on. Even I thought to ask you,
Yeah.
is KKR invested on the wrong hire? Do you feel the
Uh,
same?
I mean, sorry, beg your pardon.
Did KKR invested in the wrong hire in the mega
Uh,
auctions?
uh, I won't say that particularly. Yes, one buy has been a bit overpriced, but whatever, because I feel if I look at the end of the auction, we hardly made three changes from the last year's winning side. It's three changes, and those three changes have been the like to like changes. The only thing is that there has to be, because the mega auctions are always heartbreaks. So we just need to make a good combination, a good settle up between players in the new lineup. So that is what is missing. I hope in the coming match we can gain up that confidence. We can really come up with the best combination, and surely we can make a good bounce back.
Yes, I hope KKR bounce back
Yeah.
strongly
And
next match.
Rakshit, I want to add one point. What Sahil said. Sahil said that KKR bounced back in 2014, right? For these bounce backing seasons and all, CSK have started once. In 2010, we have been won 2 games in 7. And after that, we have won 5 games, and straight away we beat Mumbai Indians in Mumbai in 2010 final. So it was CSK who started this. And then MI in 2013, they started this.
Okay.
And all other teams are started that.
Just
Uh,
following the legacy.
yeah. Yeah, I
Yes.
just hope we don't take any of the motivation from 16, 17 your sessions as well.
Yeah, in 2018, we have won. After 2016 and 17, we won 3 titles.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go for Rajasthan Royals. Vaibhav Suryavanshi has shaken the entire cricketing fraternity with his talent with the bat at the age of just 14. How do you think the management of RR has been on point when it comes to promoting young talent as compared to the other teams?
I think it was late to bring him, but Rajasthan Royals took a decision of bringing him. If he was brought in the start, it would have been much more to see his batting. But nevertheless, we still have normally he had played two where he had given a good knock. Not much, but we saw a good knock of him at the age of 14. So we have 5 more games to go, and 100% will see a good knock from him in those games as well, because he has that potential. So somewhere, Rajasthan is a team which I could say after Mumbai Indians. I wouldn't say after Mumbai Indians. There are normally players who are emerging in senior. Maybe Sanju Samson, maybe Riyan Parag. They first, started playing in under Rajasthan, and then they qualified for the things. Then somewhere one of the oldest player also, was brought by Rahul David. I am not getting his name, but he was normally he has played for Rajasthan. So somewhere after Mumbai Indians, I will say, after Mumbai Indians, I will say Rajasthan Royals is a place where normally young talent gets that chance and they grow up.
Yes, I hope Vaibhav Suryavanshi will shine more in KKR,
Yeah,
like in coming future.
in KK or in other.
Sorry, in RR. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
go to Sunrise Hyderabad. Do you think SRH can recreate what RCB did last year and qualify into the playoffs?
Okay, as we all discussed, RCB's inspiration will be limited only till qualifier. Maybe it's better to take inspiration from CSK of 2010 or MI of 2015 or KK of 2013. To be more honest, I want to create. Let's hope SRH creates own memory of itself separately. It's a difficult task, but I'm still very hopeful. You see some changes in the intent in the batting order has changed, and I think they are taking more responsibility now. Kamindo Mendes addition has helped batting and bowling. So overall team looks bit better, and I can be more optimistic of the chances now. Yeah.
Rijul bhai, how do you see Kamindo Mandi's inclusion in the squad? Against CSK, he has faced pretty well Patirana last match.
Correct. I think definitely. If you look at his record, right, like currently amongst all the active players who are playing Test cricket, he has the best average, Test average. So he has the technique, he has the ability, and especially when the conditions are favoring spin pitches and pitches are slow, his addition with the batting and bowling is both great. So, and he is an ambidextrous bowler, so he can bowl left to left-handers and right-handers. So it's an overall great package to have.
Yes, but let's hope SRH will come back strong this week.
Correct.
We'll go for Delhi Capitals. Ahan bhai, under Akshay Patel's captaincy, DC has been leading the league. What aspects of his leadership have impressed you the most?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good question. I think for Delhi this year, Aksar Patel was the last captain that was named of all the captains in the league. But I think a lot of people over the course of the first 8, 9 games have had a lot of good things to say about him. For me, I think the two most important things has been one, his calmness under pressure. So, I mean, there have been games, even in our first game against LSG, they were like 115, some 12 or 13 overs. But it's just about sort of maintaining that calm, making sure your players are still executing their plan, they're executing the process, and making sure that they're not getting flustered by the situation. And I think he's been very good at that. And the other good thing is, I think in both the games we've lost, especially the first one, the Mumbai one, it was the kind of we were dominating that game, and it was the kind of game that if you lose from there, it can rattle a team. And it was also our first loss of the season. But I mean, I remember his post-match press conference that game with Murli Karthik, and they asked where did he lose, where did the game go, and he said to Mumbai. I mean, I think he's just very like in that sense, he's a very like happy-go-lucky and a character. I think that's rubbing off on the team. So they're not taking anything too seriously. And I think in a long tournament like the IPL that can be so intense, having a captain like that who can just calm you down and make sure that you're like not taking everything too seriously and just focusing on what you have to do. I think that's his strength. And I think obviously his performance as well. He hasn't been that great bowling this year actually, but his batting has been too good this year. And fielding also, I think he's pulled off some great catches and saves. So yeah, I'm hoping his bowling can also come through. And then let's see.
Han bhai, didn't you expect that Ajay Patel will be the captain of DC? Because even I expected that because he's a vice captain of our India squad.
So before the auction, I thought we were definitely going to buy Shreyas Iyer. I thought he was going to be our captain. But then after the auction, after the auction I wanted him to be the captain. I thought he'd be the captain, but there was a lot of talk that maybe KL Rahul will be the captain. Like one of the two they'll go with. So I mean, there were merits for both, but I always wanted Aksar to be the captain. So I was very happy when he was announced as the captain.
And he's doing so pretty well, Han bhai. The DC is
Yeah,
performing very
for
well.
sure.
Yeah, we'll go
Let's
to
see. Let's hope it carries on.
Yes, yes. Let's hope for the best. We'll go to Lucknow Super Giants. What adjustments, if any, should LSG consider to help Pant regain his confidence and ensure the team continue to the success?
Like everyone is expecting a good form from the Pant, but anyhow he's not able to perform that so well. Like he's contributing as a captain to the team and getting the success by his instincts. Like he believes in his instincts. uh, yeah, when the tournament goes on, we hope that Rishabh Pant can gain their like rhythm of the batting, and we hope for the good for the Rishabh Pant.
Yes, bhai. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope Pant will perform up to his mark in the next coming game. We'll go to Gujarat Titans. With a strong top three, but with a strong top three, but concerns about middle order depth. What strategy should GT employ to address this imbalance?
I think whenever you are looking at GT's performance till now, only this area that we can talk about that what will be the game plan for them if the situation is arise. Uh, my opinion will be like that. There were two kind of a thing to strengthen this particular situation. It will be going to depend upon the pitch and the specific conditions. There were two guys. We have seen that Arshad Khan is doing the job for them when the pitch is pace friendly. So he can do a bit batting in the lower order as well. And if the conditions are spin friendly, they are Washington Sundar in that team. We have seen once that GT's top order was stale and Washington Sundar has performed brilliantly in that particular match and save them. We cannot write out two beasts of the middle order like Shah Rukh Khan and Rahul Tewatia. They are capable to do the job, but I do agree with that. The game practice on the field and the net practice have a total difference. But I feel that they might get opportunity to bat somewhere around in the upcoming matches one or twice. Hopefully that it doesn't require till that the top three are doing a majority of the job for them. But definitely they can strengthen up this particular thing. They don't need to worry about that deepness for that batting lineup, as they have a enough replacement for this particular thing. Even Rashid Khan do the batting for them. So overall, it have a decent batting lineup who can finish the game if required for them in upcoming time in the tournament.
Yes, Roman, but I hope GT goes more stronger, in the coming matches. And thank you all for joining Bharat Army IPL Weekly Podcast, episode number 6. We had a great fun and hope to meet you soon again. Thanks.